Bienvenue à mctvshow.com, GospelMc, votre animatrice. Et aujourd'hui, je me tiens avec Mali Music en direct de Alabama. J'espère que vous êtes prêts pour l'écouter. On a juste quelques mots à lui poser. Je vais lui poser en anglais. Donc, we're gonna continue in English because I was not going to ask you all of that in French.
Okay.
So, hi Mali, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. I wanted to ask you this question. How was it for the first Misfit Tour?
It was amazing. I can't explain it. The people came out. God came. The Spirit moved. There was a deposit. Everybody ministered. There was so much, fighting against this, but just the move of God just overrode it all. So it was great. I'm so humbled by the fact that this is the first because I have no idea where it's gonna go.
Great, so you kind of ready for what is coming?
Oh yes, my voice feels good, my body feels good. I'm just ready to go to sleep tonight.
Excellent. Mali, I wanted to know, this is a beautiful question that I've been hearing my friend asking people. What is the life you have the musician, your devotional life behind the musician?
It's definitely focused on God. But not in a sense that's obsessed with tradition or religion. I'm just a normal guy that's in love with God in every aspect of it. Like he is like my lover. My body responds to him, my mind, and anything that you're in love with, all your creativity goes towards. So he's my inspiration because I love him, not because I'm trying to be right, but it's because I love him that I live, like that. So the best thing that happened to me is me get a real one-on-one relationship with God that causes me to live the life and write the songs that I sing.
Great. And my other question is, being a young folks, I think you're 23, that's right?
No, I don't.
How do you live your 23 years old, being a young guy? Because you're young. How do you live it? Same time being Christian, being young and being a musician. How do you live it?
Well, I've been serving as minister of music. I was serving as minister of music at my church, Faith on the Move Ministries in Savannah, Georgia, since I was 11 years old. So a lot of like rehearsals, ministering, and not just playing around doing stuff. I had to minister prophetic, hear God. So there's a lot of my childhood that was gone, and I couldn't be outside and do stuff because I was at rehearsals. I remember my prom date was sitting in the back of the church at a visiting occasion in her prom dress because I had to play for my pastor at a visiting church, and then we could leave for prom. So it's been kind of, God has been the center of my life since the beginning. So it's not that much of an adjustment.
And what would you tell to those young folks looking at you now? Because they didn't have been raised in a church. They're just looking at you. They're like, oh, there's a God in that man, and we want to be like him, and we want to know that God. What are you telling them now for them to get through this life? Because they're not from, they're coming from the word to a new kingdom. So what would you tell them?
There is a change that has to take place in your mind, but it doesn't mean you have to erase everything that God made you. I envision God as a harvester, as a farmer, and every individual is a patch of soil, and he's planted a specific seed there. So you're not doing him any favor by trying to be something else. He planted, and when he wants oranges, he comes to this patch because he knows he sowed orange there. So when you erase your identity in the name of living for God, you become bland and worthless to God, and you will never be able to progress. So don't, in the name of trying to be righteous in the eyes of people, squeeze the juice and the nectar that is in you. Your identity, all of your flaws, your hair, your clothes, your style, your voice. As weird as it is, people will say my voice is too raspy. It's all this stuff like that, but it's the very thing that makes it click, and it makes God come because he knows what he sowed there, and when I respond to him, he smells it and he can't resist it.
Wow. So basically, the things that's changed when we come to Christ as a young folks is really the spiritual part.
Yes. Don't lose yourself.
Because I'm telling you, there's some young people, they don't want to come to Christ. They're like, it's going to be like...
I got to do this, I got to be this, I got to wear a suit, I got to... And if that was the case, I wouldn't do it.
So this is the message. You can come to Christ. It will change the inner person. But the outside doesn't go to heaven. It's the inside.
He will use you like never before to people who are like you.
Thank you, Mali. I appreciate that, and you're doing a great job. I was blessed during this tour. And it's really a privilege for me to stand here with you and to be, I mean, a testimony of seeing this Misfit Tour. Trust me, presence of God was here. I felt it. I felt it. I stopped doing the camera, and I'm telling you, I felt it. That's how it is. It was a blessing, and we will see you soon in Montreal. That's for sure. I promise. We'll see my
coming,
music in
Montreal.
Montreal.
I'm coming. I am.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Awesome, Mali. 2 more questions, Doc.
Go
Phenomenal. Doc, all right.